Hello everyone, my name is Gabby and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super review. This time we're reviewing episode 24. Goku and Freeza begin their fight. They seem about equally matched, although neither of them are going full out yet. Vegeta, infuriated about this, intervenes. While Freeza initially thinks Vegeta is still on his side, Vegeta explains pretty quickly that he wants Freeza gone just as much as Goku, and for God's sake, can they start taking this fight seriously? Goku gives in to this request and actually shows Freeza his full power. He powers up and transforms into something we've never seen before in Super. Something that looks just like a regular Super Saiyan, but with blue hair and eyes. Goku explains it's a Super Saiyan that's a Saiyan with the power of Super Saiyan God. And as much of a tongue twister that seems to be, clearly Goku has gotten a lot stronger, perhaps even stronger than Super Saiyan God itself. So, what did I like about this episode? First of all, I kind of liked Freeza. I mean, when I was watching this episode, it made me realize just how much I kind of missed having a good, evil, full-on evil villain like Freeza. Before we had the only antagonist before we had was Beerus, and while he had some evil traits, especially in Super's version, he was a lot more neutral than anything. But here, Goku is fighting a character who doesn't play fair, a character who doesn't care if he hurts people in his attempt to get what he wants. He does these cheap shots against Bulma and Krillin, and while Goku's trying to rescue him, Frieza doesn't care. He uses that opportunity to get free shots on Goku, and I thought that was really interesting. Also, Vegeta was kind of really awesome in this episode. I mean, first of all, they did that cute little kind of fan service thing where he goes and saves Bulma, which was quite nice. But then they also just had that Vegeta just, only after a few minutes, Vegeta's just he doesn't mess around, he just goes in there, attacks Goku, and it feels a lot less stupid in this scenario because now I kind of understand what he's saying. He's just really pissed off that, this is this resurrection of Frieza, it's this big vengeance and all this stuff, and they're not even taking this seriously. They're not even using their full power. And Vegeta's just pissed off at this. He's just for God's sake, one of you at least, can someone transform? Just one of you? Both of you? I don't care. Just someone start taking this seriously and stop dicking around for 5 more episodes. And it was pretty funny seeing Freeza initially thinking that Vegeta was on his side, and even seeing people like Ten Shinhan believing that maybe that was the truth, but then realizing that Vegeta was just really having a lot of fun with this, sort of showing that no, he does not care about Frieza, he doesn't want to go back to Frieza's side, he's just sarcastically slow clapping as much as he wants, and I honestly really loved that moment. Also, we've got to mention it, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, / Super Saiyan Blue, / Super Saiyan, / the thing with the blue hair, that transformation. I think it was a lot better than the movie version. In the movie version, it was cool and everything, but it kind of just sort of showed up out of nowhere with no real context and without much build up at all. Whereas in this version of Dragon Ball Super, they stretched it out a little bit and did make it a lot more dramatic, which I think was actually for the best. That and having all the other characters just sort of expositing about it, about the different form and what it was. It was the kind of thing that I think the Dragon Ball Super put in, and I think it was something that it really benefited the story because of it. Because, yeah, in Resurrection F, the form just sort of shows up out of nowhere and you don't really know much about it and you don't even really care. But here it's the fact that everyone else is sort of reacting to it, it makes you feel like you're reacting to it as well. And the music used during that transformation was also pretty good. I don't know if it's a new track or not, but there's definitely been some new tracks from Sumitomo for the Resurrection F arc, and I've been enjoying these new tracks a lot, quite a lot more than some of the tracks in the Battle of Gods arc. As for what I didn't like about this episode, the entire concept of this episode kind of bugged me a little. I was sort of on Vegeta's camp at this point. Why was it taking them so long to use their full power? Goku maybe I can kind of understand in that it's generally almost a Goku tradition to sort of hide out and just sort of stop not using his full power until the very end. But at this point, Goku mentions he's not really having fun with this because Frieza's just evil and he just wants to get this over with. So why isn't he using his full power? And as for Frieza gives an explanation that, it's been so long since he's been waiting for this revenge, he wants to have fun with it and drag it out because he wants to spend more time with this battle. But in that initial fight, Goku and Freeza are at least equally matched, and I'd say that, base Goku was stronger there. He seemed to act like he was stronger. He seemed more in control. So why would Frieza hold off on transforming when really he's kind of behind on the battle? He can't really get his revenge on an opponent who's stronger than him, so it was just really weird. They dragged it out a lot more compared to Resurrection F, and in a way this is sort of both good and bad. Like, it's bad because yes, this is really dragging it out and it's really annoying and it's like, for God's sake, just transform already, just go blue hair, just go golden, for God's sake, someone do something. But on the other hand, that's almost good because when Vegeta starts saying that, I'm kind of agreeing with him there. I'm just like, yeah, Vegeta, you tell them. As for next episode, well, it turns out it's not even Frieza's final form either, so he's going to transform just after Goku transform, and they're going to get their full-on, final, full-powered clash, battle, thing, whatever. And hopefully the animation will be good. I mean, hopefully it'll be better than this episode, which was not very good, at least, and in terms of the fight choreography, was not that amazing, especially when it was trying to copy Resurrection F. So I hope that the Super version at least tries to do something different, and doesn't try to do the same things as Resurrection F. So that was Dragon Ball Super episode 24. To be honest, I wasn't such a fan of it, the episode. I mean, the entire episode just boils down to the concept, like, if you have to buy the fact that Goku and Frieza, after doing this, after Frieza getting his revenge and Goku trying to get rid of Frieza, are not going to use their full power for almost an entire episode, which seems just kind of stupid, to be honest. That kind of thing could be excused if the fight choreography was, like, really amazing, but the fight, like, itself wasn't actually that good. The animation wasn't really very good in this episode at all. In fact, it was wildly inconsistent, with the end actually looking pretty good but the beginning looking absolutely awful. Which I think just shows Dragon Ball Super looks really bad, not always because of no money, but because of no time. Because the reason that the animation looks really inconsistent is because the animation supervisor really has no time to even correct everything, because it's just so rushed. Hopefully next episode will improve both the quality of the battle and the fight choreography itself, and just the whole storyline, because I hope that the rest of the Golden Frieza and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku fight is not this bad, because it wasn't that good. So this is Gabby, signing out, and I'll see you all next week. Bye guys!